What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What do we have right here? An entire row of 24 Tacomas. We have over here another row of Tacomas. And what do we have over here? Another row of Tacomas. Oh, damn, there's another one. Spoiler alert for something else in this video. This is the Toyota dealership, and they are stashing Subarus, overflow Subarus over here. The Toyota dealership owns Subaru. We'll jump back to that in a second. All right, so why are we here talking about all these 24 Tacomas? Well, the reason is because Toyota is offering an unprecedented lease situation on these 24 Tacomas. You can lease one of these, four-wheel drive, double cab. I mean, like a $50,000 truck, you can lease it right now for under $300. You can't even get a RAV4 lease for that cheap. So that is showing me, I'm sorry I'm not buying a truck right now, or else I'd buy one from you. So what does the under $300 lease deal going on with Toyota mean? It means there's too many 24 Tacomas and they need to get rid of some of them. Now, I think one of the main reasons why the 24 Tacoma isn't just selling like hotcakes is because nobody really wanted a 24 Tacoma. I mean, there was nothing wrong with the 23. I mean, sure, it shifted too much. It was essentially a perfect truck. And so it's not like there was a ton of people waiting till the 24 came out. I mean, if you wanted a Tacoma, you just would have went and got a 23. It's not like people are like, hey, go get the new ones because they're much more reliable or better or anything in any way. Now, Toyota thought they had a giant hit on their hands because everything they do is pretty successful. So they just made 1 trillion of these 24 Tacomas, and now they are just stacking up on lots. You see an iForce Max badge on this one, and that's pretty cool. They're really adding dealer markup on this? $60,000? But look, the real deal is, I talked to some of the salesmen and they said that they're not advertising it and they're not even really talking about it openly, but they're willing to take a little money off. I bet you if I wanted to buy that truck today, not only would they take the dealer markup off, I bet you I could get them to take $1,500 to $2,000 off if I was willing to buy today. There are 175 videos on the Toyota Fanatics YouTube channel, and I have never said this ever in one of the videos, but if you are not subscribed to the channel, please take a second, hit that subscribe button. It would be very helpful, much appreciated. This one actually has 0 added markup. I don't know why the other one has 5,000. They're all over the place. You know what you just don't see around anymore is, 15, 20 years ago, man, there were so many Tacomas with 6-inch, bracket lifts. California lift kit, $10,000. Now, if it was like a full-on 6-inch lift with 35s, I could really get down on that, but I don't know, just these coil spacers and stuff in these tires. Yeah, that's your $5,000 right there. I'm just in a critiquey mood right now. And then the offset on these wheels, like, could you get any worse? 0 lip. Or instead of buying a 24, you could just come over here to the used lot, save yourself a couple $1,000. Man, I love these upgraded LED factory OEM headlights on the old generation Tacoma so much. I mean, they've been around for a couple years, and when I see them around town, the turn signal's on, ooh. So, you can get a 24, you can get a 23, you can get a 22. They're all kind of the same. They're all Toyotas, very reliable. They're all gonna hold their value extremely well. So you have a lot of options, but there is no denying the 24s are just not selling as quick and in the numbers that they wanted to. I mentioned before that they're offering a under $300 lease for a 4-wheel drive. Anybody who needs more clarification on how leases work, if that's a good idea, that's a whole nother topic. It doesn't have to be a bad idea. I've never leased a vehicle before, and I always thought it was strange. You have to give them back after 3 years, but there's a little bit more to it. We'll save that for a topic in the future. But what I want to talk to you guys about is there's 2 dealerships. There's the Toyota dealership. There is the Subaru dealership. I believe they're owned by the same company. There's actually a family in town that everybody knows their names, and they own both these dealerships. And that's why they had a bunch of overflow Subarus over in that lot. With that said, we are going to stick to Toyota, Lexus content, because we love Toyotas here. This is a Subaru dealership. They're offering some very expensive vehicles on this lot. They tout themselves as a very organized, clean, nice dealership that sells really nice vehicles with no BS. And I have spotted some BS. Okay, this is their used lot. I asked a salesman about 25 minutes ago, are you guys really selling this vehicle with a straight face? And he said, yes, we are. The vehicle we're talking about right here is this Lexus, okay? This is actually for sale on their lot right now, dead serious, with massive damage. This isn't a little bit of damage. This is like the hinges that connect to the body are bent. This trunk is never gonna open. It is not gonna close. It is bent up. It is bound up. I cannot believe they are selling this vehicle at Subaru. Yes, this vehicle is for sale, okay? So not only does it have that smashed trunk situation going on, a huge ding right there. Yes, the inside is flawless. I think this thing was owned by like a 100-year-old woman and she backed into something. But that doesn't really matter because it is absolutely beat. I mean, I cannot believe they're selling this thing. Okay, you got the smashed, just nasty, beat up front bumper. You have the smashed trunk and all that. I'm noticing another big old dent on the roof. Look at this side mirrors smash. I'm beside myself that they could put this thing out on the lot with a straight face, but wait, there's more. Who's the guy that says that? Billy Mays? Okay, so another Toyota Corolla. Very interesting color. This is not a color you're gonna find being sold in 2024. This is definitely a 2000s. Now, this one is a 2010 Corolla base with 76,000 miles. They want $10,000 for it. Do you see this? Do you see what is going on here? This is some of the worst garage repairs. The paint, they really want you to go to a Subaru dealership, okay? And I'm gonna show you some of the expensive stuff they're selling here in a minute. And they really want you to put your hard-earned money and they're gonna sell you a vehicle with massive body damage? What if you wanna finance it? They're gonna let you finance this thing? There's no way this is really taking place. Subaru, you've got to be kidding me. What do I mean by they're selling super expensive vehicles? This monstrosity right here. I mean, I love the color. I love the little tiny little mini toy BFG all-terrains. Those things are totally silly. I don't even know how much those things are, $100 a tire. So this thing has an off-road package, so it has a 2-inch lift. Tires are $5,000. Are you kidding me? $5,000 for those tires right there. And the lift, it is just a spacer on top of that factory strut. Who is gonna pay $5,000 for those tires and that silly lift? You gotta be kidding me. I just wanna take a quick second on the way out of the Subaru dealership to talk about this 4Runner right here. I have been documenting this 4Runner sitting right here. Nothing four-wheel drive and Toyota escapes my attention. This has been sitting here for over 1 year now, and it is completely abandoned. Just look at that roof. Wouldn't that be fun to pressure wash that? Well, we have actual algae, mold, moss growing on this vehicle. Now, the interesting thing about this 4Runner is that it's completely filthy. It's been sitting here for over 1 year, has a half decent set of BFG all-terrains on it. Why is this here? How could this get parked here? Why is it here? The registration sticker says 2000. You know, it's a Toyota, so you know it probably needs like a battery or something. I mean, that steering wheel cover says a lot. So we know who was driving this thing the last time. They probably didn't check the oil. Something went wrong. 1 year, this beautiful four-wheel drive 4Runner's been sitting here. How long until it's like, you know, public property and I can just have it? This will be a fun little project. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up this video, but definitely strange happenings over at the dealership. Everything from why are there so many 24 Tacomas piling up over there? And I think it makes it extra strange because we're coming off of a couple years where Toyota's having a hard time keeping any inventory, especially of the trucks on the lot. And now we're just flooded with trucks, and which makes it even more odd is that it's the debut of a new model year. This is not usually how it goes. So even though Toyota dealerships and the salespeople really like to play hardball, you know, that you're going to pay top dollar and they're not taking anything off, I really do think that there are deals to be had right now. There's a lot of those trucks and they're definitely wanting to move them. Second thing is the Subaru dealership selling that Lexus and the Corolla with major body damage. That is so odd, namely because they are a big name brand dealership. They sell a lot of expensive high-end vehicles there, not high-end, just expensive. And they have They're trying to maintain a good reputation. They make a lot of money as it is. Why would they sell beat up, old, funky, worn out vehicles with damage like that? That makes no sense. That is a major sign of greed right there. It's another reason to stay away from Subaru and their shady dealerships. And lastly is that abandoned 4Runner that has been out on the street for over a year. Like, where is it gonna go? Where do these things go? And like, I wonder how many miles are on that thing. I'm fascinated. Anyways, if you're not subscribed to the channel, take one quick second and just subscribe, please, and thank you. Everybody else, drop a big old thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, peace.